BioSmart City is a biological future city project. It responded to the unequal relationship between humans and species in the city of Xiong'an, and proposed a future city of mutualism between humans and nature. Xiong'an New Area is located in Hubei Province in the northeast of China, with an important geographical location near Beijing and Tianjin. Xiong'an New Area consists of Xiong'an County, Anqing County and Rongcheng County. Xiong'an New Area is 105 kilometers from Beijing and Tianjin, 155 kilometers from Shijiazhuang. It will form a triangular high-speed transportation network and become an important transportation hub in the north of China. Compared with the population density in 2017, the population density and population gathering points in Xiong'an area showed a significant increase. The Xiong'an New Area is rich in water and a special network of rivers that flow from the northwest mountains into the local Baiyangdian wetland. According to the government's plan, Xiong'an is set to expand from less than 1.5 million people to 5 million by 2023. In addition, the government plans to make Xiong'an 70% green and protect the special ecological environment of Baiyangdian Lake, so the balance between ecology and population is extremely important. Baiyangdian Lake is located in the center of Xiong'an and is an important location for the development of the Xiong'an New Area. Due to the rapid growth of population and the rapid expansion of the city, the wetland in the area is shrinking and the local species diversity is decreasing significantly. Wetlands are being converted to agriculture and construction land to meet the needs of urban development. Based on the study of the relationship between the nature and human, it is clear that the inequality between the natural and human environment is evident and that humans are constantly demanding natural resources. It is time to think about the relationship between nature and human equally and to obtain the common value through sustainable development. Sustainable development is a goal for all countries, and the United Nations has set out 17 specific goals. In the context of the Xiong'an Eco-City, BioSmart City has made sustainable development for human life, life below water and life on the land as an important goal of urban development. The concept of mutualism pattern is proposed with the development goals of a sustainable future city and the specific ecological environment of Xiong'an. Like the mutualism between hummingbirds and flowers, lichens and trees, clownfish and anemone, the mutualism between humans and species is the new pattern for the development of the BioSmart City. The existing pattern of the city is based on the expansion of encroaching biological habitats. When the mutualism pattern is established, human habitats and biological habitats will grow together. When the city obtains food, water and resources from ecology, it also can reduce the occupation of land, regulate water quantity and purify pollution, leaving more space and positive environment for the growth of biological habitats. BioSmart system will collect and analyze human and species data to determine the rational allocation of resources and land to achieve the goal of sustainable urban development. Human information will be predicted and collected. The BioSmart system focuses more on the collection and analysis of ecological information. According to the development of ecological land in the past 50 years, it has been irrationally converted into agricultural and construction land, and the area of plant habitat and wetland has been gradually reduced. Biodiversity is especially abundant in the Xiong'an New Area, mainly distributed in wetland and forest areas. However, many species are endangered due to environmental destruction of habitats. This is the distribution of representative wetland plants. The distribution of representative wetland fauna. The animals and plants in the Xiong'an New Area are mainly aquatic and amphibious, and the BioSmart system will collect the information for further analysis. According to the analysis, changes in water level, habitat loss, climate change, pollution, and excessive sediment are important factors that affect the number of species. Therefore, BioSmart system proposes to minimize urban interference with species development through water purification systems, increased wetland areas, hydroponic agriculture, and high-speed public transportation. BioSmart urban systems will use AI technology to analyze and predict urban development, so that the optimal solution can be chosen through the system, ensuring a balance between human and ecology. New technologies will be used in the BioSmart urban system. The design strategy is based on wool experiments, using the minimal path principle to create an urban system that uses the most efficient linear urban network to reduce the effect to ecology. In the scale of large urban, the most efficient urban networks are created, based on existing counties with high population densities. The counties will follow the growth of the network, eventually generating efficient urban network in the future. The growth of this system was tested in Anshin County. Anshin County is located at the boundary of wetlands and residential areas, and there is a significant imbalance between human and ecological habitats. Anshin County occupies ecological land with no historical value. Local wetlands are no longer expanding and gradually degrading. Therefore, it is particularly important for BioSmart cities to release land for ecology. In existing city, the functions are mainly distributed linearly along the city streets, which will continue to be developed in the BioSmart city. Agriculture is a pillar industry in Anshin County, occupying a large area of land. Use BioSmart technology to simulate existing cities. Extract the high-density centers of existing city, which are also the unbalanced centers between city and ecology, and start the shortest path test. The first-generation simulation path, the beginning of the future city system. Continuous growth. Third-generation pathways, a system of short-term goals for new cities. Based on the simulation of the BioSmart system, the urban network system was created. High-speed traffic system. Transportation system. Restoration of wetland systems. Hydroponic agricultural system. With the BioSmart city system, dynamic urban functions are proposed. Dynamic functional systems can be obtained by transforming building functions according to human movement. Development of wetlands. Wetlands are gradually growing, replacing existing urban buildings and cultivated land. Produced species habitats. Development of city. The new city will free the land and start growing on the upper layer, with the old cities gradually being replaced by ecology. Based on urban simulation paths begin to grow. The existing city was high density and high occupancy. In the first generation, urban densities were reduced, and small areas of artificial wetlands emerged through wetland restoration systems. In the second generation, new urban networks continued to grow, existing urban areas were reduced, and wetland areas grew in tandem. With the growth of BioSmart cities, existing city was gradually replaced by wetland ecozones. And the population will gather in the upper cities. In the third generation, as the population grew in the new city and the architectures expanded, the artificial wetlands began to convert to nature. The existing city largely disappeared. Fourth generation. Short-term urban growth outcomes. An efficient urban network connects and extends throughout the city, with the new city on top of wetlands and limited occupation of land. As the BioSmart city grows, encroached biological habitats are restored and expanded to achieve the concept of establishing mutualism between species and humans. Welcome to the bio-smart city. People live in the city above wetlands. Water riches urban networks and land. Species return to wetlands. And landscapes provide new habitats for birds. Human and non-human become symbiotic. This is the city of the future.